Hey guys, so today I'm going to be talking about basic RC electronics for beginners. So let's get started. Now you might be wondering, what do I need to make an RC project? The first thing that you will need is an RC receiver and an RC transmitter. Now the one I am using here is an FSI6 FlySky transmitter. It is a 6-channel transmitter and the receiver is a 6-channel receiver. It has got 2 antennas and the transmitter itself has two 2-position switches and one 3-position switches with 2 variometers. Now there is a display on the bottom and your 2 regular joysticks for controlling your RC project. Now this is an amazing entry-level transmitter and it has most of the basic functions like display, subtrim, mix, throttle curve, L1, V-tail, switches, throttle hold, etc., which can be used in your further future project. Now the next thing that you will need is the power system of your aircraft. For this we will need a DC brushless motor and a DC brushless ESC, that is an electronic speed controller. Now the motor over here, the sticker has been taken off and it has been mounted to a piece of acrylic. When you buy the motor, it looks something like this. This is an avionics motor and it is C2826 1000 kV brushless motor. Unfortunately, this is not available these days, but you can find similar products on Amazon for about 800 rupees. The brushless ESC over here is a 30 amp brushless ESC and the end has been changed so that it can match the connector of my battery. Now as you can see, you have noticed that the motor also has 3 wires and the ESC also has 3 wires. Now what we usually do is that we connect them up in a random order. This way the signal wire goes into the channel 3, that is in my case of the receiver. It focus. And after I plug it into the channel 3, make sure about one thing, that is the white or the signal wire is pointing upwards and the negative or black wire is always pointing downwards. Otherwise it might burn up your receiver and then you will have to buy a new one. So once you have connected your receiver to your ESC, the next thing that you do is connect your battery to your receiver, which in turn gives power to your ESC. As you see, the motor is beeping. This is because it's telling me that it has given power, the ESC is giving power to the motor, but it is not receiving any signal. Now if I turn on my transmitter, you heard that confirmation beep. That means the motor is armed and ready to spin. Now if I use the throttle stick, you can see that the motor starts to spin. The motor can also be plugged into the channel 6 and 5 of the variometer, but this is not usually preferred as controlling the throttle with the variometer is kind of strenuous and troublesome. Now we will talk about the battery. The battery I am using here is a 1000 milliamp hour 3-cell battery. It is a battery by Orange, but I am sorry, the sticker got ripped off in my first flight. The motor mount and the acrylic base have to be bought separately. So there you have it. Simple basic RC electronics video for beginners. Thank you. Please rate, comment, subscribe and share this video with your RC loving friends. Thank you.